Hello friends, and welcome back to Let's Play Return to Krondor. We haven't gone through the city to clear out rooms in a while, so I'm going to do that. Last time we spoke to Jorath, who apparently decided to fight us rather than to cooperate. I mean, we didn't take him to the guard, we just sort of killed him. So I'm not exactly sure what the big idea there was, but the one thing that I didn't really get out of that meeting with Jorath was answers. Because we already went to the Bitten Dog Tavern, and we took care of the Nighthawks. Don't know what Lucky Pete's involvement is, but he's gone into hiding. We've seen everything down there, including a demon. And the problem is that we still don't know what we're looking for. We need to know where Kendaric went, who was the guildmaster's assistant, and who apparently was framed, but he's in hiding. And the answer to this riddle is not really, I mean, it's you have to look for it. It's not the kind of thing that just sticks out like a sore thumb. I think it's kind of one of the weak points of this game, is if you're not really paying attention, you won't notice your clues about Kendaric. I don't think, if you look in the journal, let's see, Kendaric's ex-fiance, on Kendaric.
Do you know about this journeyman Kendaric?
Oh, the fellow what was always arguing with the old guildmaster. Oh, I seen him the night of the killing, I did. He left the guild house early that night. Never did come back.
So he left we know he didn't commit the murder. He left the guild house.
Kendaric was engaged? To whom?
Oh, I'm sure I don't remember. Some shopkeeper. Her family called an end to the engagement about a year ago.
So that's the clue you want right there. There are not very many shopkeepers around. There's 4. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5, not counting Gerard. So there's 5 shopkeepers. Only one of them is a woman. But yeah, again, it's kind of an obscure hint. So basically you have to stumble on what's her name at the Golden Grimoire. Which I'll do later. I'll stumble on her. It'll happen. Alright, how about... oh, I don't know. Let's go with... lightning strike? Yeah, alright, lightning strike. Wow, there's a lot of lightning in here. And I don't like how these guys are positioned. They're almost standing off the screen, and if we fight in that position, they're gonna fall off of the screen. It's a stupid little thing about this game, but I don't want to go through it. In other news, I think I just invited some fire oil in my direction. No, not this time. Watch out, Jazhara. I don't need you to fall down. She's not doing terrible, but not great either. Are you aggressive? Alright. I'm always checking that. She's doing a lot of damage with his worn out sword. Some of you might be wondering, why don't I change his weapon? Well, because it's more fun this way. I will try a different weapon on James later, but I haven't really decided what I'm going to pick and how that's going to work. I just have to look at the weapons and think about it. You know, the magical weapons are great, but they're just kind of, you know, they never break, and they don't... It's almost like it's too easy if you use a magical weapon, because you're not even using a weapon at that point. Let's get some help for Jazhara. There we go. Jazhara's got a pretty good defense. this guy's refreshed, unfortunately. Oh, good one, buddy. Maybe I can waltz over here? Maybe? Please? Right there. Waltz over there. Have it, this guy. Let's try something difficult. I don't want this guy. Good. Spell didn't work anyway. This guy's pretty good. He's able to hit Jazhara really nice. And he's got that chainmail shirt, so it's just impossible to do any damage to him. I don't know if there's any enemies in this game that wear plate armor, but if there are, well, that's going to be a tedious battle. Let's try... Oh, I can't enslave that guy's will. Oh, I don't know. Just do a Mind Blade. This guy over here is still stunned. Which, you know... Not that I want him to win, but I kind of want him to get away from the edge of the screen. So, yeah, I mean, you have to look at the clues in order to really find out what's going on with Kendaric. Oh, come on. Fine, I'll just knock him down here and hope he doesn't fall off the screen. Oh, just barely. That's right. I get your stuff because you just barely stayed on screen. Not that it's worth anything, really, but it just profoundly disturbs me to let things get away. I shouldn't have been using Mind Blade. I should have been using something in the inventory, but it's probably a cursed chainmail shirt. I'll have a look at it to make sure it's not something of value, but essentially we're looking at cursed items, I think. Yeah, I'm going this way. There's nothing in Ebit and Dog except soldiers, I believe. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of sad, but after the second battle at the Bitten Dog, I think that's basically it for that part of the game. There's nothing more to be seen or done. That's a feeling I get when I play this game. Is it's really fun, but it just doesn't last. It's very transitory. Oh, here's a new one. Blade Wire. They're getting pretty close to discovering all of them. There's only 4 more types of chests that haven't been discovered by James and Jazhara so far. And what happens when they discover all the chests? Well, you pat yourself on the back. And the trap movement gets really slow. Look at all of this crap. I don't even know what this is. A whole bunch of magical gobbledygook. And James cannot carry that much weight, so I'm gonna have to dump some less valuable items here that I just picked up. Yeah, this is not a good situation to be in. I'm gonna have to lose some real money here because I just waltzed in. You know what I want to do? Give the elixir of... Put the elixir of blood wine in here. Give the chainmail shirt to Jazhara. No, just assess it. You can do that, can't you? It's a cursed shirt, so we don't need that. It's not helpful. It's only worth 25 gold or something like that, even though it provides a lot of protection. You'd think it wouldn't really matter, but maybe this. Maybe this. So all I had to get rid of was a cursed chainmail shirt and a guard's jerkin. Jazhara cannot carry that much weight. Alright, fine. I won't force it on her. And owing to the realities of the situation, the rest of this video is going to be shop runs, unfortunately. I mean, I guess I just could cut it off here, but I gotta see the shop a little bit.
Hello again. What may I get for you?
Better service. I don't think James would be able to assess any of this. These are all the same kind of item. Enchanted leather jerkin. Oh, maybe these are enchanted leather greaves and vambraces. I don't think so, though. Because look at the value of this jerkin, 7,000, and the greaves are only... And the greaves and vambraces are only 500, so I'm thinking this is the other kind of goodie that really isn't worth much. Now, that's James's weapon. The scimitar, and this, and that. And I'm thinking what we'll do is... Unassessed. Yeah, that's not surprising. I'm thinking what we'll do... Sell that. Sell the Thieves' Toolkit. Is give the Elixir of Bloodwine to James, because it's heavy. It's about 20 pounds. You wouldn't think it's like 20 pounds, but it's about 20 pounds worth of that stuff. Storm Mage... Do I need 2 Storm Mage rings? I'm trying to think if 2 Storm Mage rings would really come in handy. They might. I don't know. I don't really want to carry them around the whole game. Very nice dagger. It would be good if Jazhara was ever using a dagger, but she isn't. Alright, here's the Elixir of Bloodwine. Give it all to James. And so these are all the same items. So I don't have to assess all of them. I can just sell the ones that I don't use. If I don't use any. Ring of Inspection. Inspect it. Alright, what do we have? Well, potions, of course. Here. You're smart. Assess that. Weak potion of healing. Cool. Good thing to have. Especially for Jazhara. So the items are Iron Skin Greaves and Iron Skin Vambraces. They're magical quality. They weigh the same amount as studded leather Greaves and Vambraces. So they probably provide a little more protection than the studded leather, but they restrict your agility. So that means you're more likely to get hit wearing these, and you can't move as far in a turn. So I would just sell these things. And the jerkin didn't come up, so this is essentially the same thing. This is a set. So I mean it will provide more protection, I guess. I don't know if it's better than the enchanted leather jerkin, but it'll provide good protection, but it will make James more likely to get hit, and it will make his movement slower in battle. He won't be able to walk as far to hit other guys. So that's a pretty...
Hello again. What may I get for you?
Stop saying that. So, I mean, it's kind of a big liability in a battle. So I'm just going to sell these things. 516, and I can shop around and see. Oh, he's actually going to pay me full price for all of them. That's fine with me. And, all things considered, it's a lot of money to find in a chest. It's not that I couldn't use that armor, but it's just, I think it's a marginal choice of armor. Alright, so next time, I don't know, I'll probably do more of the same. Continue sweeping through Krondor. See you then.